everybody, and welcome back to another episode of Reaction Therapy. I'm your resident psychotherapist, Tom Stevens, here to break down lyrics to some awesome music. Today, from Halsey and Yungblud, 11 Minutes is the name of the song, featuring Travis Barker. That's a lot of people. Not sure we've listened to Halsey before, but this is going to be a good one. I've just got a good feeling it's going to be a good one. Remember, our mission and passion is to spread mental health awareness to the world through music and lyrics, and we do our best every day to do that. Thank you so much for being a part of Reaction Therapy on behalf of Nick and myself. And if you want more content, go to our Patreon page, go to YouTube for memberships. There is content, private live streams, extra stuff, all just for you. But without further ado, Yungblud Halsey, 11 Minutes, featuring Travis Barker. Listing the stages of grief on the clock: denial, anger, bargaining, depression, acceptance. Didn't get to the depression, acceptance. Something's going on with grief. Man, this is right up my alley. This might be the video of the year here. Stages of grief on the screen over there. Chapter 1, denial. Here we go.
I'm 11 minutes away, and I have missed you all day. I'm 11 minutes away, so why aren't you here?
Wow, I wonder if this is like a true story, and I wonder if this is like an accident stating some devastation happened in an accident, and I'm only 11 minutes away from you, and you haven't shown up, and you're not here.
So why aren't you here?
And she's got this big cut on her head, like something happened to her. Yeah, come on.
I'm just taking all these steps up in your mind. Talking of it, I can't even read the signs.
Music's awesome. I'm loving this music, and I can't even keep up with everything. He hits his watch. It's got 11 minutes on it. Like he's got to get there at a certain amount of time. It's like he's running late or something and needing to catch up. Oh, wow. I'm really trying to figure this out.
I think I miss you calling on the other line. I'm just taking all these steps up in your mind. Talking of it, I can't even read the signs. I would sell my soul for a bit more time. You stain along my body like you're red wine. You're the fucking acid to my alkaline. You run your middle finger up and down my spine. I'm sorry, there was no one to apologize. I'm so fucking sorry, I'm so fucking sorry.
Something's happened with either a breakup or losing somebody. To me, it'd be losing somebody because it's the stages of grief. But it can be a breakup. Grief goes through breakups too. And something that happened is just in the form of a car accident here where she's all cut up and he's trying to catch up to her and laying there in bed sleeping. And then all of a sudden the timer goes on. But isn't that true? Sell my soul for a bit more time. If you've lost somebody for any reason that you really cared about and you just didn't want to lose in hindsight, it's amazing how much you would do for just a little bit more time with them, especially if they passed away. You're the acid to my alkaline. Oh, that's the denial piece. Denial just can't be, this can't be really happening. That's denial. So when you go through the stages of grief, that's the first one.
Sorry, there was no one to apologize. I'm so fucking sorry, I'm so fucking sorry. I've been playing somebody else, helping nobody, and a lipstick arithmetic didn't stick, and now I'm sick, throwing fits, and yeah, I've seen you in my head every fucking day since I left. You're on the floor with your hands round your head, and I'm down and depressed. All I want is your head on my chest, touching feet on my bed. 11 minutes away.
Yeah.
Miss you all day. I'm 11 minutes away, so why aren't you here?
Going into bargaining. the anger phase of like, how could I have let this happen? What was I thinking? Almost like the story he played out was that he was cheating with somebody else or messing around or not taking her seriously, taking her for granted. And he ends up losing her. Is the story that I hear. She's in a car accident in this video. I don't know that it's literally that, but she is that close. And you're that close to losing somebody. I don't know what 11 minutes actually means, what that story is. But now he's like so upset, so angry because he's messed things up and all he wants is her there. Especially when he says, I left you on the floor. Like, I just left you there. I shouldn't have left you there. Then when you get into bargaining, so here we go with bargaining. Denial is just a refusal that it's even really happening. The anger is the so upset because that's the reality now and mad at yourself, mad at the situation, and acting out. The bargaining is what if maybe this would happen or that could happen, and the wishful kind of thinking that you do inside your head that maybe helps make sense of the grief so that you can like pretend it's never even real and you can get that person back. And it's all the bargaining of like, what if I would have done this? What if I could have done this? What if that? Killer.
Minutes away, so why aren't you here? You're 11 minutes away, and I missed you all day. You're 11 minutes away, so why are you here? Tell me what you need. I can make you more than what you are. Come and lay the roses on the floor. Every single Sunday you'll get bored. I just wanna freeze. I can give you more than what you are. Now I see you standing all alone. I never thought the world would turn to stone. So call me stupid, call me shy. You're the best.
Gosh. A back and forth of like, it could have been, we could have worked out, but in the end, he's left. He is the one alone here, and she's the one gone for whatever reason. But here we go to chapter 4, depression. That's when the reality sinks in. And remember, with stages of grief, you can go in and out of any of them at any point. It's a big, like, cobbled web. It's a web of back and forth, up and down, and you can go all around. But in that order, depression is just the devastation of this is really happening. Like, there's nothing I can do about it now. The grief and the loss is setting in. Yep.
Call me stupid, call me shy.
Depression IPA beer. That's where you just drown your sorrows. You stay in a dark room, curled up, watching social media. You're drinking, you're using drugs. You're just not taking care of yourself. All of it.
You're the best I've ever had. You're the worst I've ever had. And that keeps fucking with my head. Call me stupid, call me shy. You're the best I've ever had. You're the worst I've ever had.
Then you shift into the acceptance phase, which is, this is the reality. There's nothing I can do to change it. Doesn't mean I love it. Doesn't mean I like it. It means I know that's what's happening, and I'm not going to let myself completely deteriorate for it, and I'm not going to let myself constantly stew in all of the past. I'm going to accept it as reality and be able to do the best I can moving forward.
That keeps fucking with my head. 11 minutes away, and I miss you all day.
Yep.
I'm 11 minutes away, so why aren't you here? You're 11 minutes away, and I missed you all day. You're 11 minutes away, so why are you here? So call me stupid, call me shy. You're the best I've ever had.
all of the leftover memories, thoughts of them being together and how close they were and all the good times.
Call me stupid, call me sad. You're the best I've ever had. You're the worst I've ever had. 11 minutes away, and I miss you all day. So why aren't you here? Why aren't you here? Why aren't you here? Why aren't you here?
Yungblud Halsey, 11 minutes, featuring Travis Barker. Yeah, the picture I got just flashed in my head is like, she just wanted him to be there. She just wanted him to be in life with her. And I think it gave this image of a car accident. And maybe the picture in the video is of a car accident and he's lost her and now he can't get her back. I also picture it as a relationship and like things that have happened in the relationship and he's lost her and regrets, just a lot of regret. And the picture that's painted for her is, I wanted this and you didn't want me. And why can't you be here for me? And just this sad person that doesn't have her savior, doesn't have her rescuer, doesn't have her person there that they had such great memories with to help her and rescue her. What a great story of grief, y'all. It is so critical to understand grief because it's not just when somebody dies. Grief is when you lose something that means something to you. Grief is when you lose someone that means something to you. And grief is when you have lost anything that has shocked your world and made you pause and stop and not be able to move forward very easily, because you go through these stages of denial, of anger, of bargaining, the questioning back and forth, the denial, the bargaining, the depression, and the acceptance of it ultimately. And it's a lot to take in, but there are those pieces that if we don't grieve a loss properly, it will just pile up for later on. So remember that. It's in Real Therapy, just Tom breaking down lyrics to music. If you want professional help, check the link in the description. You deserve help, go get it. Check our Discord server too. A lot of helpful people there, friendly people there at Reaction Therapy, over 2,800 people there to be friendly, kind, and talk about mental health with you. Give us your comments, feedback, insight. Let us know what you think. Nick and I are so thankful for those every single day. And I can't wait to hear the story, honestly, behind 11 minutes and what this song actually means. So let us know. Go to our Patreon page, go to YouTube, extra content, private live streams, so much more. And we can't wait to see you on the next Reaction Therapy.